In the year 624 CE, on the 17th of Ramadan, a battle took place that would permanently alter the course of Arabian history. Known as the Battle of Badr, it was the first direct military confrontation between the Muslims of Medina and the Quraysh of Mecca. Though small in scale compared to later wars, its consequences were monumental. The battle occurred in the second year per the Hijra, corresponding to March 13, 624 CE. It took place near a small settlement called Badr, located between Mecca and Medina. The area was known for its wells, which would later play a strategic role in the conflict. The Muslim army consisted of approximately 313 men, including 82 Muhajirin emigrants from Mecca and 231 Ansar, helpers from Medina. They had only 2 horses and about 70 camels. In contrast, the Quraysh mobilized nearly 1,000 soldiers, 100 horses, and 700 camels. The imbalance in numbers was clear. The Battle of Badr became known as Yawm al-Furqan, the Day of Criterion, because it distinguished truth from falsehood. For Muslims, it was the first clear sign of divine support and moral legitimacy. The roots of the battle lay in escalating tensions between Muslims and the Quraysh. After the migration to Medina in 622 CE, hostility did not end. Persecution, economic sanctions, and confiscation of Muslim property in Mecca had already deepened resentment. Muslims who left Mecca had lost their wealth and property. The Quraysh had subjected them to torture, social isolation, and economic boycotts. The confiscation of property further fueled anger and calls for restitution. In response, Muslims began intercepting Quraysh trade caravans. These caravans were vital to Mecca's economy. The goal was both strategic and economic, to recover lost wealth and weaken Quraysh influence. Tensions peaked when intelligence reached Medina that Abu Sufyan ibn Harb was leading a wealthy caravan back to Mecca. The Prophet organized a force of about 300 men to intercept it. To gain tactical advantage, Muslims positioned themselves near the wells of Badr, restricting water access to the Quraysh army. This decision would prove strategically significant. Despite being heavily outnumbered, the Muslim force was united, disciplined, and spiritually motivated. They engaged in consultation, reinforcing unity between the Muhajirin and Ansar. The Quran references divine assistance during Badr, particularly in Surah Al-Anfal 8-9-10 and Surah Al-Imran 3-123-125, where angels are mentioned as strengthening the believers. The Muslim army departed Medina on the 12th of Ramadan and traveled for approximately 6 days. Scouts were sent ahead to gather intelligence on Quraysh movements. A captured informant revealed that the Quraysh were slaughtering approximately 10 camels per day, allowing estimation of their army size, roughly 1,000 men. Rain fell the night before the battle. For the Muslims, it solidified the sand beneath their feet. For the Quraysh, it created muddy and unstable terrain, an unexpected environmental advantage. As per Arabian custom, the battle began with individual duels. 3 Quraysh warriors, Uqba ibn Rabi'ah, Shayba ibn Rabi'ah, and Walid ibn Utbah, stepped forward. They were met by Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib, Ali ibn Abi Talib, and Ubaidah ibn al-Harith. Hamza and Ali quickly defeated their opponents. Ubaidah was wounded, but assisted by his companions. These early victories boosted Muslim morale. After the duels, full combat began. The fighting reportedly lasted about 2 hours. Muslims maintained formation and discipline, despite the numerical disadvantage. Strategic positioning near wells, cohesive ranks, and battlefield awareness contributed to success. Psychological resilience also played a major role. Approximately 70 Quraysh leaders were killed, including prominent figures. 70 more were captured. Muslim casualties were 14. The result was decisive and unexpected. The prisoners were treated with dignity. Some were released in exchange for a ransom, while others earned freedom by teaching literacy. This humanitarian approach set a precedent. The victory dramatically boosted Muslim confidence and legitimacy. It shifted the balance of power for Arabia and demonstrated that the Muslim community was not weak. The participants of Badr, known as Badriyun, gained high status within the community. The victory strengthened alliances and influenced later battles, such as Uhud and the Trench. The long-term consequence of Badr ultimately contributed to the peaceful conquest of Mecca in 630 CE, when Quraysh surrendered authority. Several enduring lessons emerge: reliance upon faith and conviction, strategic military planning, unity between diverse groups, ethical conduct even in warfare. These principles shaped early Islamic governance and military ethics. The Battle of Badr was not merely a military encounter. It was a psychological, political, and spiritual turning point. A smaller force overcame a larger army, altering the trajectory of a civilization. Its legacy continues to be studied not only for its religious significance, but also for its strategic and moral dimensions. And now, let me ask you something. Just like the Battle of Badr, even today we see smaller forces defeating much larger armies, sometimes without retreat. So what makes the difference? Is it confidence? Is it strategy? Is it faith? Or something else entirely? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel. Wishing you all the best.